The 2026 Mansory Audi RS Q8 isn't just a luxury SUV, it's a statement. A machine built to intimidate, dominate, and turn every head that dares to glance its way. From the moment it comes into view, you know this isn't your average Audi. This is what happens when Mansory, the world's boldest tuner, takes one of Audi's most powerful SUVs and transforms it into something straight out of a billionaire's dream or a racetrack fantasy. The first thing that hits you is the design. It's loud, aggressive, and unapologetically Mansory. The front fascia has been completely reimagined wider, sharper, and dripping with carbon fiber. The signature Mansory front splitter juts out like the jawline of a predator, while the massive honeycomb grille looks ready to swallow air by the ton. Every line, every vent, every curve serves both beauty and function. The LED matrix headlights have been darkened, giving the RS Q8 a sinister glare that perfectly matches its performance credentials. Move along the side and you can't miss the bulging carbon fiber fenders. Mansory widened the body by over 40 millimeters, giving it that hypercar stance that makes everything else on the road look small. The 23-inch forged YN 5 ultralight wheels fill the arches perfectly, wrapped in performance tires that barely hide the massive carbon ceramic brakes peeking through. The side skirts are sculpted in exposed carbon, and the mirrors, roof spoiler, and diffuser all follow the same dark theme. It's not just modified, it's weaponized. Underneath that sculpted hood lies the beating heart of this beast, a 4-liter twin-turbo V8. Now reworked by Mansory to deliver an astonishing 780 horsepower and 1,000 newton-meters of torque. That's nearly 140 horsepower more than the stock RS Q8, and enough to embarrass supercars that cost twice as much. With a top speed pushed beyond 200 miles per hour and a 0-60 miles per hour sprint of just 3.1 seconds, this SUV doesn't just move, it detonates off the line. The power delivery is relentless, and the exhaust note, pure thunder. Mansory fitted a custom stainless steel exhaust system that growls at idle and screams at full throttle, producing the kind of sound that echoes off tunnel walls and leaves goosebumps behind. But performance alone doesn't define the Mansory RS Q8. It's the way it blends violence with refinement. The adaptive air suspension has been recalibrated, lowering the ride height by 30 millimeters in sport mode. That means sharper handling, less roll, and a road presence that feels glued to the asphalt. Whether you're gliding through a city boulevard or tearing up a mountain pass, the Mansory-tuned RS Q8 feels like a beast on a leash. Savage power, under precise control. Step inside, and the transformation continues. Mansory's craftsmanship turns the already luxurious Audi interior into a bespoke masterpiece. Every inch of the cabin is wrapped in the finest leather and Alcantara, with carbon fiber accents gleaming across the dashboard, doors, and center console. The seats are reupholstered in a diamond-quilted pattern, with contrasting stitching that perfectly matches the exterior color theme. The Mansory logo is embossed into the headrests, the steering wheel, even the floor mats, because every detail matters. The digital cockpit remains, but Mansory has reskinned the interface with custom graphics, showing performance data like boost pressure, torque output, and G-forces in real time. The ambient lighting glows in shades of red and blue, pulsing with the rhythm of the engine. The steering wheel is thick, flat-bottomed, and trimmed in carbon fiber with paddle shifters that feel as sharp as a race car's. You sit low, surrounded by luxury, but what you feel most of all is control. Driving the Mansory RS Q8 is an experience few cars can match. Put it in comfort mode, and it's a refined cruiser, quiet, composed, and buttery smooth. But switch to dynamic or Mansory's race mode, and it transforms completely. The throttle sharpens, the suspension stiffens, and the exhaust cracks with every downshift. The all-wheel drive system, Quattro, grips the road like claws on steel. Each corner becomes a thrill, each straight a test of your nerve. It's absurdly fast, incredibly stable, and yet always refined like a lion wearing a tailored suit. From the outside, every angle tells a story. The aggressive stance, the sculpted aerodynamics, the perfectly integrated carbon diffuser housing quad exhaust pipes — this is art and engineering fused into motion. The rear spoiler not only looks outrageous, but actually generates real downforce, keeping the SUV planted at high speeds. Even the smallest details, like the Mansory badging, the tinted taillights, and the subtle blue brake calipers, speak of exclusivity. Mansory doesn't build cars for everyone. They build them for the few who crave individuality, who want to stand apart. The 2026 Mansory Audi RS Q8 is the definition of that philosophy. It's extreme, it's bold, and it's built without compromise. Every inch screams performance, every curve whispers luxury, And every roar reminds you that this isn't just transportation, it's transformation. And while purists might call it over the top, the truth is, that's the point. The Mansory RS Q8 isn't here to blend in, it's here to dominate. It's for the drivers who believe that subtlety is overrated, that speed should have style, and that luxury should feel alive. As night falls and the city lights reflect off its carbon fiber body, the 2026 Mansory Audi RS Q8 stands like a beast waiting to be unleashed, a monster born from German engineering and Mansory's obsession with perfection. This is not just an upgrade, it's a reinvention of what a performance SUV can be. And once you've driven it, nothing else feels quite the same.